it's good. It's different from here for sure, but I enjoy it a lot. And on the pitch, I was lucky to get a good start. So it's always easier if you go somewhere and you do good. Then you get the recognition and the people smile a bit more. You get what you want, and you don't have to ask twice. So it's easy if you do good on the pitch, off the pitch also. And the team I came to has been nice also to take good care of me and make me feel welcome. So it's good both on and off the pitch.
Refailov, mooi 1-2. Carlos Bacca gaat het doen. Nee, in extremis nog de tackle van Alexander Scholz. Omdat Bacca die bal even te ver voor de voet dreef. Eigenlijk nog eens Club Brugge met mooi 1-2. Ze hebben te weinig gevoetbald na de rust.
There's a lot of things I miss. First of all, you guys, of course. Even though it's a good fan group in Belgium, it's not the Spoon. But yeah, and then skier, you know, the skier, I miss a lot. And the pool after practice, and the mountains, and the nature here, and the Icelandic women speaking Danish to me downtown, and yeah, everything like that. There's a lot of things I miss. It's a good place you have here. I think it's the fact that you go downtown 2 o'clock and stay there until 5. For me, it's ridiculous to go 3 hours. One taxi one way and back again, and it's just stupid. And I like to go out like early 9 o'clock and then stay late, but not the 3 hours you have going. I think the cup day, not the game itself when we lost it, but the day it was. I felt like how special it was for Garðabær to be in the cup final, and the people, they were so happy and singing all the time, and I really felt the energy like the town had. That was a great day, but just the whole summer, like the evenings after games when I went with Kenny to have a beer, and yeah, just the whole summer was just great. I think it's maybe stupid for me to say, but every time you do the Cobra song, it brings back the best, like for me. So even though it's not about me, I think that's the best part of the Spoon, when you do the Cobra and he answers like on the pitch with the signal. That's really good. We have the goalkeeper in Lokeren. He's the national keeper for Ivory Coast. He plays with Drogba and all the guys there. He's amazing. He's really, really good. So I would say it's clearly him. I always thought like Dori, he's a great player, and I think he should, like, I feel sorry for him that he hasn't like gone anywhere, but for me he has the skills and the talent, and it looks so smooth when he's on the ball. So I think I would say Dori. And now Danny and Joe, they are probably gonna hit me tomorrow before I say goodbye, but I think Dori. It's difficult. It's also like the league is more physical there, so maybe like Dori, he wouldn't fit in there like he would fit other places. Joey, he could be a good right back. It's really difficult to say. I would love Kenny for the company also. I'm not it's difficult to say. It's hard to pick one. No, actually I still follow it. Like I watch the Pepsi Mug after each round on the Visir online. And I try if the Stjörnunni game is live streamed, then I watch it also. I saw the Kawa game, the first one, and for me it hasn't changed from last year. It's still the same like charming things you have here, and it's still the same tactical needs. You need to improve that in order to get higher. But I love the football here also, like the teams and the fact that Garðabær is with Stjörnunni, and no one in Garðabær is allowed to be a fan of FH or Kawa or anything like that. I like the Icelandic league also, and the fact that there's so much focus on it, even though there's not that many people living here, there's not that much money in it or anything. there's a joy of the summer in the football also, and everybody gathers around that. And I think it's good. It was away in Selfoss. I remember I played defensive midfield, and Danny Laxdal, he played centre back, and he came on the left wing all the way to the line and put it back, and then I just hammered it in. Like said to Dodi, don't touch it, it's mine, and then we were 1-0 down, I think, and it was for 1-1. It was a great game. Yeah, there's like 11. So there's one team I would play for. Isn't that the right answer? Just as high as possible. Just of course I want to, like when I came here, I want to travel. I want to see different people, meet different people, see different things. But now it's like when I came to Belgium, it's a good place to be, just in the center, and there's a lot of attention in the league, and I want to go to one of the big leagues in Europe, either Germany or Italy, or Spain, or England. That's like my ambition to see if I can get there. And it should be realistic also. Well, I have like different thoughts in my head, but I'm still just 20, so it's difficult to say really at first how long my career is gonna be and what I'm gonna do after. But if I can, then I want to like take an education next to the football, but then I need to be in some place for a longer time, and I need to speak the language in the country also, or find something. But you know, I love books, I love reading, I love literature, so I'm thinking maybe like in that direction, to have my own place where I can sell the books I want, or just something small. And I don't want anyone to like be my boss or anything. I'm not that type, so I want my own, for sure. Not at all. For me, it's like a game of mind. You can control it with your mind, and the way I play, it's also like I try to think football, and so I have no like superstitious thoughts or anything like that. I always play in my Copa Mundial, but that's just tradition, and I feel comfortable in that. But that's the only thing. I would choose Kenny for sure. Actually, he's cooking for me tonight, so he's like improved from last year. I think I had a good influence on him. So he's saying to me like now, also Prast, he's saying like Kenny cooks good, and he cooks like often. And Henrik, there's just no way he's gonna cook for you. And if, then there's no way you're gonna eat it. So I would say Kenny. Okay, I was hoping for some Danish pub or English pub also. Let's say B5. It's let's just say B5. Yes. No comments needed. B5. Icelandic nature. I have to say, it's the best for me. Even though the nightlife is good also. Pretty good. I'm still 20. Give it 20 years and then I'll change the answer. Iceland. I think it would probably be... Who would it be? Maybe Tryggvi, because like he looks so mean and he probably wants to fight you or something, or Arnar Dari, because then he would just talk and talk, and you wouldn't survive like 10 minutes because you just had enough of his funny comments. One of the two, I would say. He's very important, very important. I see, every time I've gone here this week, he's been there, serving coffee for the people, and you know, like binding the whole thing together, and he's always there, you know, willing to help people and talking. And he's like, for me, he's like the symbol of not the professional Klubbstjernen, but the Klubbstjernen, you know. And here in Iceland especially, it's very important to have a guy like that to make it work, everything. And he puts a great effort into the club. So I hope you appreciate him here.
Þegar stjörnumennir hafa boltan undir stjórn. Það Kenny Choppard og Jóhann Astur kemur utan hlaup. Þetta góða boltinn og þessi renni! 1-0! Frábær sókn Alexander Scholz Daninn sem kemur stjörnumönnum yfir eftir 7 mínúta leik. Þetta sjáum við að Choppard fær allt of mikið tíma og það gamli miðvörðurinn. Hann að spila á miðjunni þessu leik. Mættur í teginn sem gríðarlega mikilvægt hjá miðjumanni og fleitir boltum yfir Ásgeir. Virkilega fínt mark hjá stjörnuliðinu. Choppard. En þetta? Hvar endar þetta? Þetta endar með markið! Og það ekki Alexander Scholz? Það náttúrubarnið Alexander Scholz. Hittir hann ekki og svo sjáum við að seinna skipti það Halldór þarna. Hittir hann ekki heldur og Rúnar ekki heldur.
That was great. I shouldn't really talk about it so much right now when I'm like having a professional career, but I wish I could go every year to that place. And also the other festivals you have like the Airwaves and árið, fékk, that one in Ísafjörður. And it's a lot of like charm in those places, and they're very different from the big festivals you have in Denmark and Belgium. Yeah, I'm gonna miss those moments for sure. Okay. Á þessu feðarlæri fylgjumst fyrir á veríkum. Örlítinn vonar neista fyrir hvort annað. Að ljós í mánaskinn í veljunni stund. Lífið einn písleik. Sjáðu þar að byrja hér. Lífið einn maybe you can cut it a bit. Nice. Thank you a lot. Very good. Thank you. Herre, vi ser sånn här ur. I always like he has been here 4 or 5 years and he hasn't yet gone to the top of Asia. And I think there's a lot of tops I haven't gone to in Iceland, but I've conquered a few, so like that should be a big difference. And I think you should like tease him about and encourage him to go to the top, because he's tried like 3 times and he's only gone to the 2nd, 3rd and 4th level. So you should make him do it for sure.